collision here. 25-year-old Patrick Cote, 27-year-old Joe Doerksen with a definitive reach advantage of 4 inches in what he would like to see as a slugfest. Our referee will be Herb Dean, and we are set to go here at 185, a middleweight matchup here tonight at the MGM Grand Garden Arena. The Predator, Patrick Cote, and Joe El Dirte Doerksen.
Great fight. Come on, let's do it.
Great experience being thrown into the main event in Atlantic City in October of '04. Although he lost the unanimous decision, Patrick Cote says he grew up immeasurably from that experience.
I'm really curious to see him in his natural weight class too. 185. Nice left kick by Doerksen.
As you said, a battle for Canadian pride.
It's amazing how many good fighters are coming out of Canada right now. Georges St-Pierre, David Loiseau, these 2 gentlemen. I mean, there's a huge slew of great fighters coming down from up north.
UFC 52 is being brought to you by Tap Out. Tap Out clothing at inyourface.com. Ed Doerksen trains on frequent occasion with some of the men from the Militich camp. He's managed by Monty Cox. And then with Patrick Cote, you speak of Georges St-Pierre and David Loiseau. St-Pierre and Cote live about 2.5 hours apart in the province of Quebec, but train together about once a week, so they have really bonded, especially preparing to be on the same card here this evening.
Cote's doing a good job avoiding the takedown. He gets taken down. Beautiful takedown by Doerksen. Side control. He's got head and arm control. Very tight. Notice the contrast in styles between this and how Mike Van Arsdale deals with side control. Doerksen's just smothering, and he's looking for a submission. He's not looking to try to ground and pound it out from here.
Well, Doerksen says his biggest weapon in a fight is his persistence, and that he attacks constantly, trying to keep his opponent from going on the offensive and keeping them off balance.
Cote rolls to his back. Doerksen's got his back. He's got a hook in. He's got 2 hooks. Bad spot from Patrick Cote. Joe Doerksen is a finisher, and this is early in the fight, and he's got a lot of gas. He's got the hand across the head. What he's got to do here, he's got to control Patrick Cote's arms and get one hand across his neck. Once he does that, then he has to nullify the other arm to keep Patrick Cote's defense away, and then sink in a choke. He's got one hand across the neck.
Remember, as I mentioned, Doerksen very well versed in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Okay, now keep an eye on Patrick Cote. Doerksen right now is going to get his left arm. I liked how Doerksen moved his leg up. He's nullifying Patrick Cote's left arm. He's going to try to choke him with his left hand. That's why he put his left arm over to block Patrick Cote's left arm. That's beautiful Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu right there. He's got it locked up. He's got it across the neck. Good job by Patrick Cote of getting out of that. Notice how Doerksen's got his right arm underneath. Cote rolls, and Doerksen's got excellent back control. What Doerksen's trying to do here is get one of his arms underneath Patrick Cote's chin. Once he does that, he's going to try to sink in the rear naked choke and get a hold of his bicep with his other hand, crank it down. I like how he's using his legs. What he's doing is he's trying to push Cote's arm down and then trap it underneath one of his legs, which will give him enough time to sink that choke under. Because that way Cote will only have one arm to defend himself.
Is Cote doing a nice job of avoiding right now?
Very good job right here.
He just without control of the hips because of the closed guard by Joe Doerksen. He can't do anything, can he?
Yeah, well, Doerksen's got very good back control here, but he screwed up there. He let it go. Cote rolled him. Now Cote's on top, but Doerksen has an excellent guard. Good kicks from the bottom. Doerksen has great triangles, arm bars. But Cote's on his feet. Oh, nice leg kick.
And up comes Joe Doerksen. Cote misses with an uppercut, and down he goes again.
Good job by Doerksen.
Just missed with that uppercut.
Good job by Doerksen avoiding any damage on his feet and getting the fight to his strong point.
Nice job by Patrick Cote, who also has jiu-jitsu in his background. Of course, as we talk about on frequent occasion, Joe, then you're going in undisciplined and you don't have much chance to win in the modern day of the UFC.
This is a true era of the mixed martial arts athlete, as opposed to the people who take advantage of a weakness in the system. I mean, we've seen that so many times where there were guys who were just wrestlers with no striking, or just strikers who just avoided the takedown and were scared to be on their back. And once they found themselves in an alien position, they really didn't have an answer for it. What we're seeing now is guys who have answers in all positions, standing up and on the ground. And that's what it is. This is mixed martial arts. It's unusual because this is a really young sport.
Trying to get control again.
Doerksen's got his arm.
18 seconds, Joe, remaining in round one.
He's trying to break it loose. If he breaks it loose, it's a bad spot for Patrick Cote.
Joe Doerksen is all about submission attempts here in round
9
one.
seconds. If Cote can hold on, there it is. Doerksen's rolling him over. He's got a triangle sunk. He's got an arm.
And he runs out of time. Saved by the bell, perhaps.
Wow, very exciting. Good job of avoiding the submission by Patrick Cote.
And you can see Doerksen going for those multiple submission attempts in the first round.
Nice inside leg kick by Doerksen to start off the round. Oh, big right hand!
Caught him. Cote caught him that time.
Doerksen shook it off, but that was a nice right hand. He got rocked there.
Cote
Nice
to the midsection.
Good counter by Doerksen.
Cote's got good footwork. He's quick.
He's
moving
got
in and
excellent
out.
hands. I mean, he dropped Tito in their fight,
That's right.
and Tito's quite a bit bigger. Oh, nice head kick!
Kick to the face. Caught him with the left kick to the face.
Patrick Cote is definitely the better man on the feet. We're seeing that here. Nice job by Doerksen.
Oh, and right
Patrick
back
Cote.
up is Patrick Cote.
Beautiful.
Nice job done by Cote, and he connected with that left foot onto the cheek of Joe Doerksen.
Same takedown. Joe Doerksen's got some beautiful takedowns.
Prior to fighting, a soldier in the Canadian Army was Patrick Cote.
Put your right hand back on his chin. Put your right hand on his chin. Drop that right elbow. 1 minute going, Joe. Joe. Put your his head and drop that right elbow. Joe, let's get busy. He's gonna stand up. Let's get busy.
Trying to work the knees.
Minute and a half gone.
Trying to get more control.
Good job by Patrick Cote. Reverse the position. But Doerksen locks on a triangle. Cote is trying to shake it loose. You can see the welts in Doerksen's left leg from Cote's leg kicks.
Oh, that welt right by the shorts on the left leg. Jess, you can see it right there. And from one of the big kicks of Patrick Cote.
Elbows when he comes down at you. Stay on his hands.
Cote looks confident.
Doerksen's very active off his back. You see him rolling, constantly changing positions. He's not giving Cote too much of a chance to just start winging on him.
Now, hungry fighters, two men coming off defeats, both in their UFC debuts, trying to make a statement, especially Patrick Cote at 185 pounds. The loss to Riggs actually snapped a 10-fight winning streak for Joe Doerksen. 29-6, very experienced mixed martial artist from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada.
And he's really showing it. So far, he's managed to avoid Cote's strength and enforce his own. Oh, nice jumping knee. And good tie-up.
And another knee.
Nice knees. Doerksen might be hurt here.
Great job done by the Predator.
Cote is a finisher. If he can get loose here, Doerksen's doing a really good job of tying him up. But he took some shots.
Just past the midway point of our fight scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds.
Doerksen's got double underhooks here from underneath, and he's got, it looks like, doesn't have quite full guard, but he's got half guard with one knee through. Okay, Cote passes it, and now he's in half guard. Doerksen was in a much better position just a few moments ago because he had both arms underneath. In the double underhooks position, either in full guard or half guard, there's a lot of sweeps available. From the over-under position in half guard, really all he's got to do, all he has rather, is a scramble or an attempt to get back to a full guard or a better position with his arms.
And avoiding those submissions early for Cote proves why he is a purple belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu under Fabio.
Yeah, he's got well-rounded skills in all areas.
Fabio Rolando, also as I said earlier, training partner. They include George St. Pierre, who will fight here tonight at the MGM Grand Garden Arena. 1 minute, 13 seconds remains in round number 2.
Cote doing a good job of holding Joe Doerksen down, but Doerksen looks like he's just looking for some openings here. These are all being blocked.
Cote looking up to the big screens to check the clock, see the time remaining in the round, 50 seconds.
Yeah, he might ride this out. He might just hang on and ride this out. Nice body shot.
To the midsection.
Joe Doerksen just looking to tie up those arms. I don't know if he is aware of the time. They're yelling out 40 seconds, but I don't know if he can hear it. Threw up an omoplata, goes to a leg lock. He looks a little weary here. That stuff is a little loose.
Back on their feet. Watch the knees here.
Watch the Joe Doerksen takedown. That's what I'm looking towards. There it is.
Yep.
Bang.
Good call,
Good job
partner.
by Doerksen.
Good call, partner. 15 seconds remains in the second round.
See, right there, in that little simple mistake where Cote wasn't looking for that takedown, didn't explode and get away, he probably might have lost the round there. That might have cost him the round. In the judge's eyes, Doerksen's on top and he's landing shots on Cote.
And you always want to finish the round strong.
I have Doerksen winning first 2 rounds.
And here we begin the third.
Second round was pretty close, though.
Third and final round.
Oh, nice left hook and right hand.
Left hook by the Predator, Patrick Cote. And another combination.
Nice hands. Nice strikes all around.
The Canadian collision. Inside leg kick. He's already bruised the outside of the leg of Joe Doerksen, El Dirte.
Nice body shot by Cote.
Doerksen looks like he's running out of gas a bit. Cote trying to finish his fight.
Referee Herb D keeping a really close eye on Joe Doerksen. Joe Doerksen is a seasoned competitor. He's been hurt before. He's been rocked. He knows how to recover. He knows how to keep his composure. And you're seeing that experience right here. A lesser fighter might have gotten taken out right there. He is hurt, though.
He may be out of gas. He had that look in his eyes as if there's not much left in the tank, boys and girls.
And he did get hit with some pretty good shots there.
Absolutely.
Patrick Cote can hit.
Well, you said earlier about that indelible impression. Striking, grappling aggression, and octagon control. So at the end of round 2, Doerksen had, Joe, octagon control.
And yes, and you know what? Cote's got a lot more explosiveness to him here.
No
At this
question.
point in the fight, he's much more explosive than Doerksen.
Going down to 185, getting himself in the best shape of his life. We see it right here.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. He looks great at 185.
185 is deep. Our champion, Evan Tanner, Rich Franklin, going to go down from his win over Ken Shamrock to fight at 185 as well.
If Cote can pull out a 10-8 round here, this could be very close.
Matt Lindland, Travis Luter at 185. Cote, Doerksen trying to be factors as well.
It's a deep, deep division.
Absolutely.
Oh, beautiful job by Doerksen. Rolls him over, gets the mount, now has his back. Doerksen, very good job.
Now Cote was able to avoid in the first round this identical scenario.
Exactly, he's got the tie-up though. See how he said it before? He tied up his arm. He's got the rear naked choke sunk in deep.
And it's all over. It is all over. Joe Doerksen wins by rear naked choke.
Phenomenal job. Showing composure, the composure of a real professional mixed martial arts fighter with a wealth of experience, overcomes the adversity, overcomes a bad situation to tap out Patrick Cote with a rear naked choke.
What a nice fight, going up and down, twists and turns, but in the end, Doerksen the victor. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 35 seconds of the third round. Due to a tap out from a rear naked choke, declaring the winner, Joe El Dirte Doerksen.